Hey you guys, this is What Music Means to Me, and I'm going to talk about Barbie World by Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. The song came out on June 23rd, and it's a part of the Barbie movie soundtrack. Now, the Barbie movie doesn't come out till July 21st. So, sometimes they release songs before the movie comes out to kind of to get us a little hyped. But with this particular song, I want to talk about why it works so well, why I think it was necessary to have in the Barbie movie, and some of the references that they have within the lyrics, and how I think it really connects to the Barbie movie. So, first of all, this is just a fun song. This is just a song to just kind of have a good time with. It's not something where I think you have to think too critically about. It just feels like a summer song that is necessary. My one complaint is it's only a minute and 49 seconds. I feel like it could be longer, but that's just my thoughts and feelings on it. And why I think it works and what makes it essential to the Barbie soundtrack is I think for some we have this mindset if you're really into music, and I think too if you're very passionate about an artist. Like Nicki Minaj is an artist that I have listened to since, she debuted, and there's something about her lyrics, something about kind of what she raps about, where just the confidence, it's that sort of vibe. And if you know Nicki Minaj, one of her aliases, her names is Barbie, and so her fans are called Barbs. For some of us, we start to think, especially with the Barbie movie, hey, you're gonna have a soundtrack. Why not have our Barbie sing a song for the Barbie movie? And especially too, artists will sample music from, different songs. So why not incorporate maybe Barbie Girl by Aqua into that song? And so I think just sort of with that thought process, and whoever is in charge of the soundtrack, whether it is marketing, whomever it is, superb job. Already. You somehow read the minds, you knew kind of hey, what we could do here, how we could have fun with this. And I think that's what kind of I wouldn't say sparks the interest, but that's where we're oh my god, whether people listen, can read the mind, I don't know, but that's where it's kind of a step above, it feels like. And that's what really makes this work. You have, Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, and then they are, essentially sampling, including Barbie Girl by Aqua. It just works so well, and it just makes it a fun song. And like I said, they have different lines in here that really, I think, connect to the Barbie movie. They still make it their own, but they just make the lyrics fun. So it's not it's all Barbie Ken, Barbie, whomever else within the Barbie, world, some of it's just hey, went out to New York, went out to LA, that sort of thing. And so with some of these lines, I'm just going to talk about them briefly and how they connect to the Barbie movie and what they mean. A lot of them for me stand out more so in the chorus than they do in the verses. I'll still shout them out and talk about them, but to me it's more of a reference instead of, I'd say, at least to me, a deeper meaning. So the first one is pink vet like I'm ready to bend. The pink vet is in reference to Barbie's pink Corvette, and being ready to bend, essentially Barbie doll. I'm a 10, so I pull in a Ken. When I, with this, Barbie, Ken are, it's that iconic couple. Barbie is known as this, attractive kind of, I'd say, figure. And Ken is also, is also known to, be very attractive. And so that's where it's, hey, I'm Barbie, I'm a 10, I can pull in a Ken. Then you have like Stacy, like Jazzy, Stacy, Nicki. So here I had to do a little bit of research because I knew Stacy was Barbie's younger sister. Then Jazzy is Barbie's cousin, and Nicki, which is Nikki, is Barbie's best friend. But here they use Nicki Minaj's spelling, Nicki, just in place of it. Still works. It's still great. And, Nicki's a Barbie. So here we go. And I think the two lines that I really enjoy that I think really connect well with the whole Barbie movie in general are all the Barbies is pretty, all the Barbies is bad. The whole purpose of the Barbie movie, at least to me, with having the cast, it's very diverse. Everyone is doing kind of, I wouldn't say their own thing, but like you have one who's, I think, is president. You have one who's, I think, a mermaid. Like, they're all just kind of, they have their own occupations and their thing. I think one's like a chemist or like a Nobel Peace Prize winner. Like, they're all doing different things and have their own, like, occupations and everything. Same with the Kens. Mind you, I don't know what all the Kens are doing. but the Barbies, they're, like, doing all these great things. But you have such a diverse cast. And the thing is, I think, as we all know, Barbie, Ken started out one thing. As time has gone on, it's just expanded so much. And the purpose of this is, Barbie can be anybody. Barbie can be anything. Barbie is anyone. Like, if you identify as Barbie or kind of want to have this essence of Barbie, you can. Like, you can do anything that you want to do. All the Barbies is pretty, all the Barbies is bad. And so that's where I really feel it connects very well to the whole kind of like theme of what the Barbie movie is supposed to be is, hey, we have all these different Barbies. They're doing their own things. They're different people, they're all great in their own way. They're not all the same. And that's something I really enjoy, I think, the most about this song. And as the verses go on, because that was the chorus, as the verses go on, there's different mentions of like the Barbie dream house, different references again to like, Barbie or Ken, but it's nothing as, I'd say, super deep as maybe the Pink Corvette or some of those lines from the chorus. It's still a very good song, still very great lyrics, and they still work very well. It's not as like, hey, here's maybe a hidden message there. So that's just some of the lines that I wanted to talk about, how I feel like they fit at least some of them fit very well to what the Barbie movie is about and kind of centered around. And, it's just a fun song. Like, it's one to just kind of like pop on. It'll be over in 1:49 seconds, so you can listen to it again. It's a good time. And I'm sure all the other songs on that soundtrack, too, are going to be fantastic. It looks... I'm excited for it. It looks like a fun time, and, the song makes it a good time. So I will post the lyrics in the description. I'll also have the music video in the description as well. So if you have listened to this song, feel free to leave your thoughts down below on what you think. If you have not, also feel free to leave your thoughts down below on what you think in regards to the Barbie movie. What song are you excited for on that soundtrack? And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.